Hello fellow horror geeks, welcome back to 100 Days of Horror presented by CDGeek.com. I'm Bob and I'm doing my reviews here on our YouTube channel, which you should like and subscribe to. Just going to put that out there now. But everyone else is doing theirs written. You can still join us. It's not too late. It's only 60 something days in, so you totally got this. But if you want to follow us or write your own stuff, just follow the link down below and you can follow that to the Facebook group. If you want to post something, or you just follow that link there at CDGeek.com, where it covers everything that everyone's talking about as often as I update it, which I try to be every day, tends to be every few days. And today we're talking about not one, but two movies. So not quite the 11 Godzilla movies from last week, but we're looking at number 60 and 66, Ju-On: The Curse and its sequel, The Curse 2. Very fitting name. I'm doing these together because it's kind of essentially pointless to try and move them out. Plus together they total about 2 hours material, so they're one whole movie in whole. They're both about 75-minute TV movies, but the first 30 minutes of Ju-On 2 is repetition to the last 30 minutes of the first film. So if you take them together, maybe you have one full-length movie in there. But since they're presented separately, I'm treating them as separate entries. And I did rewatch that 30 minutes a second time, so thinking like, this seems really familiar. Is this from watching The Grudge before? Or some of the other versions? What the hell, I'll watch it again. Afterwards I looked up and like, yep, that is definitely the movie I literally watched a couple days previously. As they are made, released, and put together at the same time, they have the same writer, director, Takashi Shimizu, who is the mastermind of the entire series. He's done most, if not all, of the Japanese Grudge films, and I think he had a hand with I think he directed the 2004 American one as well. I'm not sure if he did any of the sequels, but this is kind of his baby, and you can see him developing this over the time that we get to as we're going. Now I've seen the Japanese version, I've seen the American version, and its first sequel. I haven't seen anything else after that for Japanese, and I watched these for the first time along with two of the shorts that were released a couple years previously, 10-4 and something else whose name is just popping out on me here, which both get followed upon in this version as he builds his universe that he became known for. I'm not the biggest fan of the Grudge series. I think it's really loose with its rules and something I really care about, setting up the world and following through, but also in some ways it makes it kind of work in different ways. It's fate that's coming down to you. You talk to the wrong people, you are in the wrong house, you look at the house in the wrong moonlight, and you're suddenly cursed and you're fucked. That's what we have in the vignettes that follow through with these. We have 6 in both films, though 2 of them are repeated, so we really have 10 overall stories around this cursed house, of what started the curse, the people who live there, the people who interact with it, and the people one level out. So as maybe I like this one more than I liked the later versions, even though those are still kind of in segments. Though I don't really care for the series after this, I did really enjoy both of these. Despite the fact that they're much shoddier and cheaper made, look like they're made in the course of a couple of days for a television budget. But I think they kind of came together a lot better than the movies, and I'm going to watch those other movies here again soon. I've seen them all, so they're all part of 100 Days of Horror, a part of the seen them all for The Grudge, because the new version comes out in January, which is both a sequel and a remake of the real other ones and this one. I'm not sure how it all works out. We'll find out, but Lin Shaye's in it, and I'm in for that. But I found each of the segments to be well done and semi-scary, and had that mood and that feel to them that really worked their way through. I like telling them out of order. I think the other versions do that too, when you're popping around in and out of time and building each other's stories. You see this person this one, you see them later in this, or you see them for a moment in the beginning of this movie and then they're a segment in the next edition. And I like that way of telling it. It's more of a series of short stories or short films that are related together around this one house. So I like piecing that together. I try to watch it as if I didn't know what comes in the later versions, and I enjoyed kind of figuring out what's happening and why things happen the way they did, and filling out this whole story amongst the 10 segments as they develop. But if you've seen the other versions, the more famous versions, you're interested in seeing what these look like, they are, so that they are on YouTube, so you can find them pretty easily subtitled and everything in there, so it's easy just to watch. I don't know any Japanese. I'm sure you probably don't either. Yeah, so these are the ones I've liked best in the series, the ones I've seen after this, so we'll see where the next ones come in. Yeah, after we watch the ones I've seen before, I get into a couple I haven't seen, though I don't think I'm making them for the end of 100 Days of Horror, but who knows, I might. Thanks, have a great day.